we are busy revising roots or nature of roots. So that is when we discuss delta, where delta is b squared minus 4ac. And in this question, we are given if p times x squared plus x is equals to -9, so that's the equation that we have. If it has equal roots where p is not equal to 0, determine the values of p. So the question is for us to find the values of p. It is not about solving for x, even though roots mean x values, as I explained in the previous video. So in order to solve for p, we need to first multiply out and write the equation in standard form. So to write it in standard form, I'll move the -9 to the left-hand side, and that becomes +9. And now we have everything equal to 0. And next I will multiply out. So p times x squared is px squared, and p times x is plus px. Now I have my equation in standard form. Next, I can find delta. Now delta is b squared minus 4ac, where the b value is represented by the coefficient of x, the a value is the coefficient of x squared, and the c value is the constant value that stands alone. So when we substitute, b squared becomes p squared, a is p, so it's minus 4p times 9. And if you multiply out the second term, you have delta is p squared minus 36p. Now the question said, if this equation has equal roots, find the values of p. And as I explained, when we have equal roots, we set delta equals to 0. So we have our delta. Let's set that equals to 0. So I replace the triangle with a 0. And now I'm going to solve for p. And do you notice in this equation that we do not have any x's because we are simply working with delta? And secondly, we have a constant variable of p. So I can take out a constant factor of p, and I'm left with p multiplied with p minus 36. And if I solve for p, I have p is equals to 0, so I set that p equal to 0. And then I set p minus 36 equals to 0, which becomes p is equals to 36. So now we have two values for p. But the question said, determine the values of p where p cannot be equal to 0. So we will reject p equals to 0, and we say therefore p must be equal to 36.